Yeah.
Okay, so today we're scanning head, face, and extremities. So for head, you were asking how do we make it more horizontal. Here's the thing, like when we see something on, so we're like, oh, here's head, we want to stay here, right? Don't be afraid to move on the belly and angle in at a different position, because if we do that, and if we had a standoff pad,
Would you like a glove for the water? Yeah, do you want us to make a stand up?
we can see it a little bit more horizontally. You see that? But I'm losing contact. Can we try that broken one? Will you hand me that broken one just to see if that helps at all? That'll be better than nothing. Yeah. It'll be better than nothing. So we have the head here. We're just gonna move across mom's belly. And now we have it horizontal. So we're just coming in at a different direction. Before we were over here, we just kind of move along mom's belly, and now we have our horizontal.
Can you do that one more time?
Yes. So you guys probably see head here, right? So we're gonna just take our probe and we're gonna move it across mom's belly in the same plane. And we're just gonna angle just ever so slightly. And we have it now horizontal. Would somebody mind grabbing me a paper towel? I'm sorry, thank you. Pull a pep in that step, Tommy.
Today, good old jogging.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So we're here at head. This is where we would take our BPD and our head circumference. In this egg, we have our CSP here. This is our thalmi here. These are our little lateral ventricles here. And of course, our falx here, okay? So this is our head anatomy. This is where we would take our head picture. If we come live here, if we scan up a little bit, these are going to be like our choroids. This structure here, they don't really have prominent choroids in this specific model. If we come back and we angle our probe back here, we see this little, this is our little dumbbell here, this is our cerebellum. So our little cerebellum is right back here. See that coming in? So we wouldn't want to take a head circumference and BPD in this plane because we don't have a CSP anymore, and now we're too far down on baby's head and we're seeing that cerebellum there, right? So we just want to angle our probe back and come right here. Okay, so face. Face can be challenging. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. People can struggle with face. When we're looking for face structures, oh my goodness, we're gonna get through this. We want to document the orbits, the fetal orbits, which are going to be in this area here, but we're not seeing them very well. Let's come this way. Let's come coronally at it. Orbits, right? It's the front view of the face. It looks kind of creepy. Everybody's like, oh my god, it looks like an alien. These are our orbits here.
Is Zangamare?
I'm sorry?
Zangamare? Zygomatic bone? Just the under the Zangamare over here. It's over here.
The orbits
Yeah.
are eyes.
All the eyes over here.
Yeah. So these are our eye sockets here. Okay, so we're coronal on baby, so we're coming and looking at baby's face here. These are our orbits, our little nose and lips. are going to be right in here. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be impossible without standoff pads, you guys. Nose and lips are right in here. Use your imagination because they're here. This is the tip of the nose. This is the baby's little lips here, little chin down here.
And then how do you go to this side?
I'm sorry? Oh, my probe is coming at the face here. So I'm at the face and I come down, nose, lips.
How do you switch to the side profile of that to get the nose?
So I change, so right now I'm coronal. I'm gonna change my probe and I need to get midline on baby, so I need to come down on mom's belly and I need to angle in this way. So now I'm at profile. So nasal bone, I would assume right here, chin. I'm mid-sagittal on the head because this right here is midbrain. If I'm over here, you see how I see orbit? This is an orbit. We don't want to see orbit when we do profile. Orbits need to go bye-bye. If we see orbit, we're not mid-sagittal. So we want to see no orbits. See midbrain right here? This is where we would see our pericallosal artery. If we turn on our color, so if we turn color on right over here, with a live baby, we should see that pericallosal artery come. That's how we know we're midline. Okay. So for profile, I'm mid-sagittal here. If I want to go to face, I'm going to come up on mom's belly to where it looks like baby's laying its back towards me, and then I'm going to scan in and I'm going to get their head. That's coronal. Coronal is very difficult to get. A lot of people fall into coronal accidentally, but then when they want to go into coronal, they have a hard time getting there. Let's see if I can do extremities without this jelly. Okay. Extremities, we talked about a little bit with biometry last time, how we would do extremities, right? So I'm down at baby's bottom. How do I know I'm at the bottom? Because I see the bladder here. I see baby as a boy. And then I can see a femur here. So for femur, I would elongate it and I would label whatever femur this is. However baby's lying, I would say baby is breech, so this should be left. Yeah, stomach. So this would be baby's right femur. So we have right femur. We want to right femur. For lower extremities, we want to come into that lower extremity. This baby, I remember, has weird bones. They're like waves. This you should not see in a real baby. You want to see straight bones. But the thing is, when you're doing our lower extremity, you want to get two bones straight, and you want to have a blunt end here. You don't want to see the foot in the same plane. If we see the foot in the same plane, especially the bottom of the foot, we could suspect club feet. So we want to just see this nice like blunt end here. And then we will go and look at the foot. This is painful, you guys. And the foot is right in here. So when we're documenting feet, extremities, anything, Some people will say anterior extremity, posterior extremity. Don't do that, ever. I never want to see you do that. I want to see you write right femur, right lower leg, right foot, okay? Don't say anterior or posterior extremity. Tell me what extremity you're looking at. Left femur. Somewhere is the left lower leg in here if I didn't have dropout. Left lower leg. Left foot. Okay? Same with the upper extremities. I want to see left humerus, left forearm, left hand. Not anterior, posterior, left and right, okay? I am not certain how you guys are going to practice on these without the standoff pad. I guess you're just gonna have to push really, really hard. But the problem is we lose contact and we get some dropout. So you gotta push really hard, which hurts your shoulder.
Did she order new stand-up pads?
I hope so. I'm not sure.
She did.
So we have left humerus, left forearm, and then left fingers right here. These little fingers. Or these are the right fingers here. Coming in. Oh, you see them right there?
Hey.
Right humerus, right forearm.
If you can get it all in one image, would you submit it all in one image?
Typically you cannot with real life babies because they're like this all over the place. But if you can, sure, I don't see why not. Just make sure you're labeling it correctly. Any questions, comments? I can't help with how terrible these eggs are. I apologize in advance. If you can practice on live models, I always would recommend that. Okay, guys?
Something you can do is use two hands to apply pressure, find the picture you want, and then go back and freeze it and scroll back.
Yeah, it's just a lot of extra work, but it's okay because we're learning.